Hey everyone, and welcome to another daily Isaac run. I hope you're all having a fantastic day so far. I've been doing all right today. I did a little bit of extra overtime at work today, which was kind of nice. And yeah, because obviously today was kind of meant to be my day off, but I thought, you know what, I've got a holiday coming up in a few days, so I kind of just wanted to just get a little bit more hours in and get a bit more money on the go. It's kind of weird because a while back I used to be extremely bad at saving money, and I'm starting to save money now. And it's just helping so much more. Honestly, I can't explain to you how amazingly great it feels to be in a situation where you have a little bit of money saved up in the background just in case anything goes wrong. So, we're going to play as Blue Baby again. I know a lot of you are like, well, why stop playing as Blue Baby? I know, I understand that. I want to force myself a win with Blue Baby in the negative. And if that means doing about 10 episodes of Blue Baby, then that's fine. Again, just for those people that that missed like yesterday's daily run, the minus 27 win streak, loss, is due to practice with a Lost. So in my spare time, I tend to just do some Lost practice. I eventually want to start doing like streaks with the Lost at some point in the future. So that's going to be kind of crazy. Right, so let's start on Blue Baby today. Let's hopefully get a win. And see where we go. Today's seed, for those of you that would like to join in today, are PPZP DBQV. For those of you that really want to join in, I'll give the live chat just a few more seconds. So, of course, as always, if you're watching through live, then thank you so much for watching. And, of course, if you are watching through live, then please do, send us a message and have a chat with us. I'm going to be chatting throughout the most of this session. If, of course, you're watching on YouTube, then again, thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate all the support. I'm going to be changing probably channels in the next few days. I will make sure that all the links are on screen and stuff like that when I eventually get all that sorted. So you can. I want my names to be in sync with each other. So, for instance, I want. So my Twitch is Bish Casual, and my YouTube is my old name, which is below Apex_Casual, which I don't want anymore. Unless YouTube will allow me to change my name, I might have to get a new account and do things that way. But we'll see how that goes, and I'll sort that out when I get some spare time. For now, let's play some Binding of Isaac. I'm so chilled out today, really, really chilled. I've got a few things that I want to talk about, and I kind of, so I'm starting to be a little bit more prepared about these streams. I have like a notepad that I've basically got sticky notepads that I'm just going to use from now on to kind of make it easier to remember what I'm saying, because yesterday my train of thought was so unbelievably, it was just all over the place, and because of that I just didn't have anything really to say. And I was just kind of rambling about the same things throughout the day. Today, my kind of topic that I want to talk about is YouTube. Actually, is kind of doing this. Is doing anything, streaming anything, kind of anything that's remotely, putting yourself out there to the internet. Which is kind of it's kind of an odd thing, and the whole thing that I'm going to talk about today, it kind of ties into each other, and that's obviously now my experience with being online and doing this kind of thing is much better than it used to be. I think I'm just going to stick with the poop here. We got a spirit rock, sorry, but we haven't got any consumables to break it. This kind of sucks. Yeah, so my experience has improved a lot with YouTube and stuff like that, but one of the things I've always suffered with for a very long time is a consistent routine, trying to do something daily, and this is what you're trying to see here. I'm really trying to focus on getting a Isaac run in a day, today, you guys, you're in for a treat because we're doing two runs today. So this will be the first run of the day, and we will do another one today as well. I have 2 hours spare as opposed to 1 today, so that's kind of nice. And I will kind of try and do that as much as I can, throughout the month. HP plus luck upgrade. We just didn't get anything that we needed. It would have been great for some bombs on this floor, but we just straight up just didn't get them. Kind of sucks because I'm starting to get better at going to super secret rooms and secret rooms now. Still trying to learn where they are, but I'm definitely getting there. We're going to try... One of the things that I noticed about my gameplay yesterday was that I tend to move too closely to enemies, and it just gets me... that's why I take so much stun damage. So my idea today is to try and take it a little slower, and just really try not to take silly damage. Because it was the silly damage yesterday that lost us the run, which is a problem. Because if we were playing as, say for instance, the Lost, we would be in a lot worse position. This room is trash. Two of my, and I say one of my least favorite enemies in the game, the mini monstros, as I like to call them, and just champions galore apparently. But we did it without getting hit, which is great. I'm really trying to condition my brain to not get hit, because when we do eventually go to the Lost runs, that actually kind of was convenient. And he took damage. Always happens. It's every single time I talk about not taking damage, I just end up taking damage. So I'm just going to stop talking about it. From now on, you're never ever going to hear me talk about taking damage in this game again. I mean, that's just straight up the worst item I could have possibly got. I didn't realise that if you took 9 lives, it would have done that. I mean, the fact that I have 9 lives now is fantastic. The fact that I can die 9 times this run is super amazing and could set us up for a really good run. But I wish I had taken the item now before I had taken the soul hearts, because we would have been on 3 HP right now. But never mind. I got stuck on the chest. There's just certain things. That just get you. It's like really small things as well, like things you wouldn't expect. Like a chest getting in the way. Alright. This is definitely an interesting start to an Isaac run. I wouldn't say I'm particularly too happy with how it started. I've taken 2 damage already this entire stream. We'll see how it goes. I'm always concerned about how my runs go, because I always wanna like play well, but at the same time, it's really difficult to be in a situation where I'm playing at the same time as talking, and I'm trying to get used to it. And to be honest, I am getting there. I'm getting there with it now. As I do this daily, it becomes a habit that you just get used to. Okay, that's straight up awesome. We seem to be getting a lot of red chests recently, so far on this first floor, which is kind of interesting. I mean, at the moment, most of them have just been troll bombs, but... Let's take out the big guy. There goes one. We got another one round the other side over there. Just shooting out poops casually. I do need to focus though. I do need to focus, because if I get hit here, then I mean, yeah. Again, we have 9 lives. We are secure, but I'd rather be like not only secure, but you know, kind of happily playing the game without any issues and not feeling that something could go wrong in the next 5 minutes, you know. So yeah, so one of the reasons as to why I wanted to talk about my kind of experience with YouTube and Twitch and streaming and stuff like that recently is I feel like I've kind of hit my stride now playing this daily. This is something that I really enjoy, I'm really passionate about, and I'm feeling so much more confident in myself talking about things and just generally getting, you know, just basically doing streams and enjoying myself. I know. So I suffered with, well, depression really, when I first started playing games on streams and stuff. I don't get me wrong, streaming is my pastime and I love it. However, sometimes it can be very difficult. You know, you're playing a game consistently, and you know, you feel like you don't get anywhere. Never-ending stock. That's interesting. Full HP is useless. Retrovision is just going to piss you guys off more than anything else. Okay, so we've got one more bomb and a secret room to find. We found our super secret room. I think it's here. Ah, it was not there. Interesting. I'm going to go into the shop and see whether or not there's a soul heart, and there wasn't. That is bad. I'm going to straight up just take a bomb and leave. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, why would you not just take a key? I feel like if we go to a super secret room, there's more of a chance of getting consumables from those anyway. We don't want to shoot these fires. If we shoot the fires, he might teleport into them occasionally. Oh. Okay. I need to focus here. Really need to focus. So let me get back to you in just a second. Retrovision, will you please just go away? Thank you. Now, you'd probably think, why are you not shooting these? Okay, he's actually just shot. If he shoots more than... That was awful. If he shoots 2, more times than not, I usually tend to leave them. Oh, that was close. But 1 is fine. I can escape 1. Okay, we got it. We got it. We lost the HP in the process. This is the one... Right, I don't want this straight up, because I'm pretty sure this is the one that blows up close range. A chance for a really nice, good deal with the devil for a life. I'll take it. We need to go deeper. And we will also take the other HP, the other life as well here. Alright, so whenever we find a demon room again, I will use this. I don't know when you can use this. I just know that it's something that is really powerful. It gives you some really good chances of getting some great items. I'm really trying to focus on not getting damaged here. I think that was straight up one of my best played fly rooms possibly ever. And I'm extremely happy about that. So yeah, so we were talking about confidence. When it comes to confidence, it's something that you learn over time to get better at. When you start to do something that you enjoy, the more and more you kind of tend to Okay, this is going to be a straight up lose. I can just tell that this is a straight up lost run. I can feel it in my bones. Every single time I have a train of 4, I lose it due to the game. Every single time. It's like it's never ending. This is a horrible room, by the way. Just straight up. Okay. we are back to our topic, confidence. Yeah, it's something that you learn to improve on regularly, and you get better at it slowly but surely. One thing that I highly recommend, and I'm just going to quickly show you on the screen. This here is a list of topics that I want to talk about today, if I actually can do that without being killed. And it just helps you kind of... writing it down on a piece of paper is really helpful because it allows you to structure your session a little better. And again, obviously, right now we need a key. Really need a key. So, you know, stuff like that, being prepared and having a regular routine of doing something can be an extremely important part of doing what we're doing. One of my favourite YouTubers at the minute, and I do highly recommend his videos. It's a channel called Better Than Yesterday, and honestly, it has helped me out so much over the past few weeks or so. I really highly recommend you go check it out. He's got lots of different videos on lots of different topics and how certain things, but the actual knowledge, the stuff that he teaches you is really important because it allows you to look at the world in a slightly different way, and it's just straight up not taking that damage. I saw him come up to the top and I was like, oh well, I'm screwed now. Yeah, his work is amazing. So for those of you that generally do want to go check that out, Better Than Yesterday, it's an incredible YouTube channel and I really highly recommend it. But this kind of brings me on to, you know, kind of my story a little bit. So when I was a child in primary school, and also in high school as well, all the way up to high school, I was bullied quite frequently. It's never a nice thing to be bullied, and honestly, I don't wish it upon anyone. Being bullied is a horrible thing, and I know quite a few people in my friend group that have been bullied at school and stuff like that. So if you have been bullied or are being bullied, then you know, I'm always open to talk if you want to talk through private message or whatever the case may be. Being bullied is not a nice thing. However, the one thing that I will say about being bullied, and this is not me condoning bullying, by the way, I straight up abhor it. I think it's absolutely horrendous. It did make me stronger. Because, oh my god, I was really trying my hardest not to get hit there. It did make me stronger as an individual, because it forced me to really think about me and how I was. So just to kind of put this into perspective, the kind of person I was as a child, I was extremely underconfident. I couldn't look someone in the eye. I had massive issues. I still kind of had a little bit of an issue with eye contact, but for the most part, it was really bad when I was younger. I just couldn't do it. It was something that I was kind of incapable of actually. Where do we want to go here? What do we want to do? All of these rooms are non-existent with consumables. Today we are having the worst consumable run of my life. Yeah, so it's never a nice thing to be in that situation. You know what? We're going to straight up use a bomb here. Can I get both? Thank you so much. Angry friend, I think is that item. I mean, we straight up take these. Holy shot is great. Yeah, it takes a lot of mental strain, mental strain, and a lot of time to mature as an individual to get used to people bullying you. And it's not something that, again, I particularly am happy about at all. Like, it's just straight up not a nice thing. Okay, I need to stop taking bad damage. The Dark One. I am not good at this fight. I didn't know he could do that. I didn't know he could actually throw brimstone at you. I'm really trying to focus here. Give me a moment. My commentary will follow as soon as I figure out how to fight this boss and finish him. I don't want to lose this run. I just straight up don't. I mean, if he just keeps doing this, I'm basically fine. Do not choke now. We've got our HP back as well. I mean, we haven't even found a demon room either. We've got 3 bombs. We could look for a secret room, even though we've got Curse of the Maze, which is driving me nuts already. This is super secret room, right? No. Okay, we're down to 2 bombs. That's retro vision pill. We don't need it. Of course, obviously, if you genuinely are affected by anything that I'm talking about here today, then please do send me a message and talk to us, because I'm happy to, even if it's just to get you to vent and have a little bit of frustration removed from your life, then that's great. Did we couldn't play that because we don't have a key. Okay, that was lucky. Now the question is, do we go to the boss challenge room here, or do we go to the store? I think the store is less risky. But the only thing that we could really get from the store is a soul heart, sorry. I reckon we wait. I reckon we just go to the next floor and kind of go from there. So far this run has been awful. It's been bad to me. It's been I've generally just been playing badly too. So what I'm planning on doing after every single Days Isaac, I might go back, download all the files to each of the sessions, and just edit together some of the bits where I take damage, so that I can show you guys where we made the mistakes, and maybe just quickly go through, and we'll do like a stream or something on what we need to do to improve to get better. I mean, that straight up was just stupid damage. Okay, I mean, the holy shot is amazing. Straight up, this run would be so much worse without it. Oh, there's a spider right in front of my face. Take the spiders out. One of my biggest problems, clearly, is just taking silly damage that I shouldn't be taking. I'm just going to straight up go this way. And this room is actually pointless. Oh, I'm dead again. I need to learn how to do some of these rooms, because clearly I'm having some major issues. Okay, what I did there was much better this time around. So as you can tell, I straight up changed my method of doing stuff inside this room then. I instead of going and staying in the same place, I moved up. Which actually kind of worked a lot better. I kind of want to go do that other room, even if it costs me the run. I kind of want to do this room, because it makes right. So every single time you're always going to get these bats, okay? I need to figure out the bats patterns. Straight up, guys, we're probably going to lose this run. And if I do lose the run, then I will... Right, so I'm just getting hit straight up. Straight up, okay. Right, we've lost the run. That's fine. Let's move on. Let's start again. That particular room, I for some reason seem to keep on getting hit on. And it's predominantly because of the bats. So I need to figure out how the bats patterns are and how it works, and how they work. Sorry, because it's just straight up. It's losing me runs. If I didn't have 9 lives, then I would have been in such a worse place. So another lost run. But we are consistently always improving, always trying to get better, and trying to push ourselves to our Binding of Isaac limits. Does that mean I'm going to get better overnight? No, not a chance. It means that basically I just need to reevaluate my gameplay and really think about where it is that where it is that I'm going wrong. And for the most part, it's just taking the wrong routes in rooms, I think, is the main reason. Just straight up, just walk straight into it. As you can tell, my concentration face is now in full effect, and it is definitely. It's like this is like try hard James mode now. Oh, 99 bombs is kind of sick. We also have the shop that we could go to, hopefully get a heart back. I mean, I'm going to probably take the soul heart, but if we can get our 15-cent item, then that should hopefully make your things in this run a little better. Okay, that was better. So with stuff like that, for instance, I am just taking your time, taking the shots carefully, can be insanely beneficial. And my train of thought has gone completely from what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, and actually completely and utterly Isaac related now. Like my entire mind is completely embedded into Isaac right now. I want to get a good run here. Parasite, I think, is what it's called, and that's kind of cool. All right, Haunt. Okay. Straight up, that was just that. Alright. I know we have bombs. But apparently my brain can only cope with one thing at a time. Alright. Haunt, ladies and gentlemen. One of my least favourite fights in the entire game. So we found our super secret room, I think. We haven't been this way. Oh, yes, we have been this way. This is where we started, wasn't it? I mean, that's quite a nice amount of consumables. I'm happy with this. And then we also have another one here. We can also blow up that room as well. Small rock is awesome. What have we got in here? We'll blow him up as well. Okay. Hey, T3, how's it been, man? How's it going, man? It's been a long time. How are you? I didn't read your message. I apologize. Hang on. Yeah, it's been a while since I've streamed, man. I'm starting to pick things back up again. I'm doing daily Isaac runs now. At some point in the future, I would like to maybe get back into doing some Monster Hunter. The problem with doing online multiplayer on Monster Hunter is it takes a lot of time up. I'm trying to schedule my days out more now. I mean, do I go down here or do I go take... we definitely go take the Soul Heart, at least. So at least there's that. How have you been, 2-3? How's your week been? You're slow but surely getting your own PC. Awesome. That's ace. Yeah, man, it's good to be back. It's definitely good to be back. It's just something that I kind of wanted to get back into it again at some point, and I thought now's the time, you know. Yeah, the lockdown has been. I think the lockdown's been kind of awful for everybody. And it's just not very nice, is it? I suppose. It's making everyone very stressed out, and even if I can just spend like an hour doing this, you know, help some people out, that's fine. Cure people from their boredom is the best I can do in my life. Yeah, so we were talking about kind of like my younger school days, and to be fair, for the most part, they were completely fine. There was nothing wrong with them. I was bullied quite a lot in primary school and high school. A lot of people tend to think that I don't know. Personally, like I said, I think bullying makes you stronger. Being bullied makes you stronger. That does not mean that I condone it. It really, really doesn't. I can't stress this enough. Bullying is one of the worst things on this planet and should not be even part of our day-to-day life. However, as an individual, it did make me stronger. It made me kind of stand up to people a lot more. So there are some things that kind of helped out. That doesn't, you know, again, it doesn't mean that I'm particularly happy with being in that scenario. You got bullied in high school as well too. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a lot of people get bullied in high school. I think it's because when you put people in large groups, they just tend to lash out at people a lot more, and they feel like, you know, there's like a sense of pride almost, like they need to do it in order to kind of feel good about themselves. When in actual fact, they're just being unbelievably selfish. The compass is kind of interesting. I think I'd rather take the Soul Heart. We're in a rather risky... Why am I using my coins here? We take another Soul Heart here, and then we'll keep re-rolling and see if we can get another Soul Heart. Yes! The more Soul Hearts, the better. Because apparently my gameplay today is all over the shop. But we'll see. We'll see whether or not we can pick up this run and hopefully push it into a direction that's winnable. Let's see. So one of the things that's better than yesterday, which is the YouTube channel that I talked about earlier, kind of teaches you is how important a routine is. And honestly, recently, I've kind of realized how important a routine really is. I tend to try and get on and do an Isaac stream around the same time every single day now, and it's super helpful. It just, not only do you get used to this kind of thing, talking on a chat like this. I had long hair too. Tutti Free. Honestly, when I was in high school, I used to grow my hair out really long, and I tried to fit in with all the cool kids, and I dyed my fringe blue, which ended up turning green, which is interesting. So yeah, I'm with you on that one. Let's say I didn't help myself when I was younger. I definitely didn't help myself in that retrospect. But back then I was a young kid, so obviously I didn't really know what I was doing wrong in my life and what I was doing right. But the fact of the matter is it's benefited me now in the long run, because here I am now. And to be honest, as I've gotten older, I've started to feel less depressed and more happy with my life overall. I went to a primary school called Beechwood, and it was one of the most loveliest primary schools in the world. I love it. It was amazing. Of course, obviously, I'm very biased because I was the one that was kind of there and I kind of lived it. But it's changed a lot now since it was back then. Because these days, at least in the UK, there's a lot more. There tends to be a lot more security now due to a lot of different things. But there's a lot more security in schools now compared to what they used to be. So I don't know. I think the schools they kind of have changed a lot. I mean, they're bound to change over time, obviously. Where is my super secret room here? I'm gonna just try random. Oh, it was here. Okay. Patchwork trinket. I'm not gonna roll with it. I still really like the ghost hoof. That's interesting. Let's push ourselves into Monstro here. This should be nice and easy, this boss fight. We've got nice damage now. We've got nice tier speed, and we're quite fast as well, which is fantastic thanks to Gofoof. And we've also got 72 bombs, and I am apparently getting hit by the easiest boss in the entire game. Occasionally, I wonder to myself why I play this game. We'll get better. Slowly but surely. HP up as well. Fantastic. I mean, these are both great items. I think I'd probably take Incubus, but honestly, my HP is not good enough. I just straight up leave. I'm gonna hopefully change how I play the Blue Baby a little bit more. Really kind of think about how I use Demon Rooms on a run like this, because I think it can ruin runs. A few more consumables is better than a soul heart at this rate, I reckon. I can't believe I got hit on this room. I've done this room so many times, and I never get hit on that room. Never mind. You move on. You push forward. You look back at your mistakes and you learn from them. That's what we do. That's what we do. Whoa. Moving forward. I mean, Sir William Stanier was that's a high school, not a primary school, by the way, because you are. So I technically I was part of Sir William Stanier for a year before I left. It was originally called Victoria. Oh well, actually no, there was okay. So it was two schools mixed into one. Is what Sir William Stanier was. We had Coppenhall School, and we had Victoria. I was part of Victoria. Freeze effect, Mum's contact. Okay, I mean I'll take it. And we'll see how it goes. And the mulligan that grow inside. That's kind of awesome too. You did? Okay. Awesome. I need to focus here. This is... I always tend to get really scared of these guys. They shoot at you in such an easy way as well. I don't understand why I struggle with these. Same area homies. Exactly, I agree. Just chilling, mate. Just chilling. As always. Right, okay. I can stop looking like a... I can stop looking silly now and actually start... I just don't want to take any more damage. If I take any more damage now, I'm going to scream. Just live on chat. Just right now. Just gonna do it. Like a newbie. We straight up take this heart. I really would like to get this bomb. I mean, we're just straight up messing this up miserably now. I will get this. Okay, that's better. That's better. Ah! Oh my god, it paid out so well. Okay, that was definitely worth every single bomb that I did, but I need to start training that and get that better. That's insane. That's actually insane. This is such a good item, and to get a guppy item from a gold chest, that's just mental. That could actually carry us. They could carry us. We've got freeze effect, which is super helping us right now. We seem to be, I think because of the cross item, I don't actually know what the cross item is called, we seem to be getting so many soul hearts. Look at the soul hearts we're getting right now. This is insane. Okay. Finally a decent run. And I will still find some way of messing it up. Fingers crossed. We should be in a better place. So yeah, so we've been talking recently about Mass Effect and the Legendary Edition, and I am excited for it. But as I said in yesterday's stream, I am more worried about it than I am actually excited, just because it's just a straight up, it's just a straight up kind of remaster, not a remake. I think if they remade that, I think it'd just be way better. You know what? Let's just play the Book of Secrets, so we know where our secret rooms are. And then we'll take our guppy back again. We've also got the Yera rune as well, which is super useful. Show us those skills, those Isaac skills. We'll see how that pans out in the end, 2-3. Nice amount of consumables, and we'll blow this up. We got a plus 2.5% chance at the demon room. So our Yera rooms should be in a should be in a good place with the Yera rune at least. Okay, now we're just getting soul hearts out of our arse, basically. And this is a really terrible store. I'm just going to straight up leave. But there's nothing there that we need. Right, so where do we need to go here now to get to our boss room? Straight up, and then we will take the coins ready for the next floor. Hopefully we get a better shop the next floor. We'll kind of see how it pans out. So now that we've got a slightly better run, we're definitely doing better in terms of not taking damage, which is great. I think we're just in a much more comfortable position than we were before. I think a pill dropped in that last room. That's interesting. We've got really good range here, so we've no need to get close to these enemies. And this is our super secret room. Take a black heart, okay. Diablo 3. I'll be honest. As much as I love Diablo 3, and I had a fantastic time playing it. I kind of gotten a little bit burnt out with it. Because of the runs kind of get quite samey after a while now. I'm not saying I wouldn't get back into it at some point. I probably would. Just, for like, I wouldn't say grindy. I'm not too fussed about the grind. The grind's fine. It's just, I don't know. For me personally, I've done grinding on that game so much and with so many different characters. Yeah, a little tedious. Yeah, I think that's more the word that I'm looking for. Being grindy, a game being grindy is fine. I have no issues with that type of game. I just think maybe it's gotten a little tedious now because I've played it so much and because of the amount of time that I've put into the game. I mean, we'll take it just because we've got so many hearts that we basically don't know what to do with them, and we just go straight down to the next floor. This is turning out to be just like the most insane run. Of course, obviously, there's still plenty of items that we could find that will better this run, but I mean, just straight up, this is amazing. We've got so many bombs. The 99 bombs to begin with, to begin this run, was just super, super good. Because it allowed us to just use secret rooms out of our arse. I am definitely getting the new Halo when it comes out. 100%. I will be playing it non-stop. Because Halo is one of my all-time favourite games. More than likely, we'll be doing like Forge maps on stream like crazy. Because that's just the kind of person I am. I really enjoy doing that. I also like playing series. The funny thing is, right? Halo is one of the only games that I've ever really played competitively. I enjoy playing Halo competitively. I find it's just such a fun game. So I will probably play competitively as well. But more than likely, I think I love custom games, right? So I really enjoy getting into custom games with people playing stuff like Jenga and all that kind of crazy stuff. So in the 343 days, so back in the Bungie days when Halo 3 was around, I used to be, I joined a group on Bungie.net. Called Halo 3 Academy, and they were just a group that got quite big. They went on the front page of Bungie.net for a while because they were very active and they were a really good sort of group. And they were just basically people helping other people out, getting better at Halo, basically. And yeah, I got into that really started enjoying getting better from them, and ended up sort of taking like it was almost like an interview, and I became what was known as an instructor, which is basically someone who helped other people out getting better at Halo, and that was something I really enjoyed for a long time. I had over like 100 friends, and every single time I used to come online, I used to have like people messaging me every single 10 seconds. It was really amazing. It was really great fun, and I used to make maps and stuff like that to help people get better at Halo, and it was just a really fun experience. Like, I come home from work. Not necessarily overwhelming. No, you can only do what you can do, you know. And people always respected that, you know, you're still a human being, and, you know, stuff like that. So it wasn't actually overwhelming. It was a lot of fun. It was very rewarding because, you know, people did actually get better from me, which is kind of nice. Which is just something that I really enjoyed at the time. I'm taking silly damage here. This is amazing. This run's incredible. You just, every now and again, it just takes one item to break the mold on an Isaac run, and you get something like this that just, I mean, we straight up take BFF here. That's an amazing item to get. Our flies are now bigger, and we'll just take the Spirit Heart and we'll leave. But yeah, that was a super fun part of my kind of time playing Halo 3, and it is, to be fair, I'm quite biased because it's the game that I got into Halo with, really. I mean, I played a lot of Halo 2, but I'd never played Halo 2 online. Halo 3 was the one that really I started playing online games with. So obviously, when I say I really like Halo 3, take into account that, you know, it's because I spent so long playing it, and it was the one that I used to come home I used to come home from school, I used to come home from work every single day, and that's all I'd do. I'd just play that. Did I play split screen on Halo 2? Yeah, I used to play a lot of split screen with friends on Halo 2. It was again, back then I used to play Legendary co-op campaign, and I used to think that completing it made me you know, badass. Halo 2's campaign was pretty hard, to be fair. Look down pill. Okay. Straight up monster. Okay. Wait. This is quite a horrible boss, actually, with all the extra debris everywhere. How the hell did that just drop? Okay. That's kind of awesome. It's not a bad baby, actually, as well. We found our super secret room. Do we want to look for the secret room? I don't think we even need to. Yeah, Halo 2 was awesome. The campaign in Halo 2 was super fun. Slightly broken with like the sniper jackals and stuff, but other than that, like, the rest of the game was great. The campaign was absolutely stunning, and I don't think many games have come close to Halo 2's campaign for me ever in my entire time playing games. Actually, it was just such a good campaign. Just the nostalgia of Master Chief, like, throwing a bomb at a Covenant cruiser, like, it's just insanely cool. We'll kind of see how this continues to pan out here, so long as I don't do anything stupid, which I have been known to do. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, so as I was saying, I will, over the next few days or so, be changing my YouTube channel, and we'll be trying to make it a little bit more professional looking and stuff. And all of these Binding of Isaac streams will be uploaded to that eventually, because I want to start doing these daily, and I'm going to be I will be editing them on Premiere Pro as well before I upload them to YouTube. So they'll be slightly better on YouTube. But with the live, of course, obviously you get to talk to us and spend time with us. So it's up to you which one you choose to watch. Either way, just your company having you watching us is extremely beneficial, and I really appreciate every single person's support, and it does mean a lot to us because we put a lot of time and effort into videos and stuff, and it's always nice when people appreciate the work that you do. Shrink shot, which is kind of interesting. We straight up re-roll this because this is just all round awful. That's also not great. I mean, we'll definitely take Sackhead. I always like seeing Sackhead, always. We've also got the Yera rune, which we can, if we find like a room with like lots and lots of coins, we could possibly continue using that shop a little bit more. And we straight up blow this guy up. So we got a few keys there. I don't. A few coins there is not really what I'm looking for. Again, another soul heart. Okay. I'm trying to learn where all the secret rooms are going to be, so that I don't waste bombs all the time. Kind of bit by bit, The freeze effect tiers are so useful. I actually don't want this time. This is the one occasion where I think red hearts is really... Sorry, the red chests aren't really necessary. We're doing so well that I just don't think it's needed. Might possibly eat my own words there later, but I don't think we will. Okay, useless. And now we're on Mum. Okay, sweet. We are plain sailing on this run. We've got amazing speed. We've got really good damage actually for a run that's not even. How did I just get what? How did Mom just die so quick? Right, so we're definitely in a good enough run to go to the negative. There's no doubt about that. We take Guppy's head just in case we get the opportunity of actually going to, being Guppy in this run. I'm kind of tempted to take the nail as well, even if it's just to maybe get a transformation later. Temporary demon form. Yeah, I'm just gonna straight up just pick it up. Yeah, I might have lost quite a few HP by doing that, but we seem to be getting blue hearts, soul hearts so much that I'm not worried too much. But I do need to make sure that I'm careful. Because when it comes to the womb, so every single enemy in the womb takes a heart of HP off you, as opposed to half a heart. So we need to be very careful about not taking damage in this. You know what, we're just going to straight use up Yera here. We can double our consumables in this room. Hey Grant, how's it going, man? How are you doing today, pal? Let's kind of see how this goes. Oh, you're on your break on at work. Okay. What time is it? Wow. Okay, is it really that time already? I've got another run to go yet. Should be interesting to see how this kind of pans out. This is kind of amazing. This is such a good run. I still need to beat you at Monster Train, Grant. Like, really need to start beating you at that. I'm gonna have to put some time and effort in and actually really start working towards getting your run, your current beating, and sort that out, because yeah, I'm very upset. Okay, we straight just come out, go in, go down, and it's just a rubbish item room that doesn't really. Look, okay. I will play... this room's awful. I will play Monster Train as badly as I would like, okay? We'll kind of see how it goes in the future. No, I'm generally straight up. I love Monster Train. Monster Train is just one of those games you just can't get enough of. I really wish it was on the mobile. Like, I really wish it was mobile. Just because, you know what, I need to do an Umbra run. An Umbra run would be actually quite fun tonight. I might do that tonight actually, because I rarely ever use Umbra as a class. Keys. I kind of feel bad on Slay the Spire at the minute because I've not played Slay the Spire in such a long time. I think it's because when we first got into it, Grant, like I think we just played it consistently, didn't we? Like over and over and over again, like pretty much every single day. Like it was just such a good game at the time, and it still is. Like I'm still happy to play it right now as we speak. I could probably enjoy playing it. But I think Monster Train is just actually, I don't know. I mean, it's really funny because when Grant first introduced me to Monster Train, I looked at it and I just really didn't like the look of it at all. But when I actually ended up caving in and playing it, like it's amazing. It's really good. We just go straight up to the boss here. I'm just kind of wasting time. I was trying to get a bit more. You know what? We use Haggle. I can't say the name of the of the actual card. God damn it. We straight up just leave to go to the next floor. Have you not got Slay the Spire on the PC, Grant? Straight up, this Immortal Baby is insanely good for us. It just keeps on doing incredible stuff for us. Shrink tears can be good sometimes, but also really bad on other occasions. Because you're an average trophy whore. So you bought it on PS4 because you want the trophies, and then you... I'm pretty sure. I think I got it on both, I think. No. Have I just got it on PC? I think I got it just on PC, actually. I can never remember. I buy too many games. And then never complete them. Because I'm awful. And that's why I'm trying to focus on one game more than anything else at the minute. And it's definitely paying out, because I'm really enjoying myself. Still trying to look for the boss room. Right now, it's not looking very good. A look up, nice. And some more consumables. And now I'm just taking stupid damage from silly things, which is an average for me. Go down. What's happening tomorrow, Grant? Okay, interesting. Football Manager 21. You know that I could not be more... Like, I could not care less about that. It's like the one game in my entire existence that I would just straight up, like, vomit at if you tried to make me play. Oh my god. Get good, scrub. Okay, we've got some bombs. Lots and lots of bombs, actually. Still haven't found our heart fight yet. Finding the boss apparently on this floor is is apparently impossible. Thanks, Grant. Grant just called me a noob. I wouldn't mind putting the Twitch chat on the screen for those watching on YouTube, but at the same time, it kind of takes up screen space as well. So I don't know how I want to play that out. Do I have other viewers? How dare you? How dare you? One day I shall be famous and I shall laugh in your face. I'm surprised you haven't put back famously terrible at Isaac. Oh my god. That was straight up a great run. I'm taking this straight away. Fear shot plus also freeze effect tears is amazing. And let's go down to Satan. That I removed all of them because I'm going to reevaluate what I want to do with them. So for those of you again watching on YouTube, basically on Twitch they have a system where you gain points for spending time watching the stream on Twitch, and you can make your own. You make your own things, like your own redemption stuff. And one of the redemptions was called the white. I think it was white light. I think it was, and it was basically just if you got 7,500 points, you could kill me at any point in the run. Like I could, like, if you redeemed it, I would have to drop everything and find like the quickest and easiest way to die and just drop everything and do it, which is really, really funny. You can get in games like Apex Legends and stuff like that, where you literally you know you're halfway through a battle and just all of a sudden you just drop off a mountain like and just kill yourself. Like I like the mission of finding the quickest way to kill myself as well. I kind of find that quite fun. We've had a laugh with it on the stream previously, and I think it is good fun. On runs like this, like Isaac, it's just annoying more than it is anything else. I would be fuming. I would actually be fuming because a game like this is just. I always want to keep my streak, you know. I always want to. The whole idea is I want to get better at the game, and if someone just like straight up removes me from the game because of a white light, I'd cry. We've got an eternal heart. That's kind of nice. Still looking for the boss room. You know what? I'm actually okay with taking the damage. We've got so much HP at this point, like, sometimes it's just nice just to get hit, just to remove a room. No worries, my dude. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for popping by, and I'll see you soon. This is a nice and easy room. Lots and lots of Isaac today. At this rate, we probably won't have time for a second run. I was going to do more than just one run. However, because we had to reset, I think that we might just have to leave it at just the one run today. On the plus side, it could be a one run. Could be. Being the big word there, because I know what I'm like. taking silly damage for no reason. Need to get better at Satan. Okay, that's better. And final phase. I had no idea how that just died so quickly, but it died. We did have a strength card, but I want to use it on the lamb. Like, we're so close to the end of the run, I don't want to be in a situation where we lose out because of using a strength card. Oh, these guys can actually spawn stuff. I didn't even know that. I've never seen these guys spawn these leeches. That's interesting. Definitely interesting. So I suppose, I mean, so, right, okay, so what I was going to plan on doing was, with the second part, actually, you know what, we can talk about the other topics that I want to talk about tomorrow, actually. Clearly we didn't have enough to talk about today due to the fact that we kind of lost our first run, and because of that we've been on here now for probably about, what, 1 hour and 20 minutes, I think, since I started this stream. How long have we been going for? 1 hour and 1 hour 12 minutes we've been playing Isaac 4 right now, which is totally fine. I have such a good time playing Isaac. It's just such a laid back and relaxed game, and yeah, for the most part, like, it can be difficult at times, like especially like the starting points of the runs can be quite stressful, because getting a good run like this is quite tricky. We're getting better slowly but surely. We're still learning more items as we go, and you know, bit by bit, it's getting better. Again, playing Isaac consistently will just generally all round improve my gameplay, and then that's great, because that's what I want to do. I want to get better. I want to be able to do a lost run without feeling too much pressure. You know, and one of the reasons for doing that would be just to generally, just because I enjoy doing like lost runs. I think they're really interesting and they're really fun. And straight up, I knew I was going to take damage in this room, and I actually couldn't care less. We're nearly there, guys. We're nearly at the lamb. We've nearly sorted out Blue Baby's negative run, which is what I've wanted to do for a while now. And for the past 2 episodes, we've had some issues. We've had some issues with Blue Baby, mainly my own fault. Just bad damage. But that's fine. You know, again, improving every single day, getting the rooms down a little better each time. And he just popped out of nowhere. Moving down. So far, this lamb area has been quite straightforward. Not been too bad for us. Just trying to focus on not taking any more damage now, really, because I just don't want to lose this run to some silly damage, you know. I've done it in the past. I've done it before, where we've gotten to the last floor and really just messed it up. So let's not do that here today. So these are really, like, the damage we've got is really good. Look how quickly we take out some of the starting enemies. And the spiders are just instant death. Use a few bombs here. Try and make this a little easier on ourselves. Oh, these guys are actually spawning stuff in. And we got ourselves an extra soul heart, which is fantastic. I don't know what this does. I know there's definitely a reason as to why that room is there. It can't possibly just be an empty room for no reason. There is secrets in Isaac all over the place. So, you know, it's just kind of one of those. This has been a really interesting lamb floor so far. Yeah, I'm just going to straight up just kill them all. There you go. Boom. Sorted. You know how we had problems with one of the dark bosses earlier? Now there's two of them. Okay, that's better. There isn't really much else in terms of rooms left to go down, really, to find the boss room. It's annoying me that we haven't found it yet. Like, straight up, it's just apparently insanely hard to find this boss room today. Okay, good. And there it is. We're nearly there. Stop taking damage. You've got a boss fight to do. Remember, when he freezes and he's about to jump, he will unfreeze and jump, so you have to be very careful about that. And fantastic, we are there. I will just kind of use some bombs here to see where we can find a secret room. Ooh. Eternal Heart? Why not? Alright, it's time for the lamb. We've got freeze effects, we've got fear effects. I don't know what affects him. I think the freeze effect does. Yeah, the fear effect doesn't seem to really affect him. Like, he's still doing the normal stuff that he would normally do. Let's not get hit by that. I got hit by the brimstone. Okay. This guy does a lot of homing tears. The freeze effect is really helping out. And okay. We got hit again, but again, this is quite safe. This is quite a safe boss now at this point. And there we go. It's all over. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We've finally done it. We finally won a run. And genuinely, all round, it's been super fun. Blue Baby Soul. I don't know what that item does. I don't know what we've just unlocked, but we shall see. I might look it up in a bit and see whether or not I can figure out what it is. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow, and we'll do another daily Isaac run tomorrow. See you soon. Bye, everybody. Bye.